Who's coming to dinner? It's Memorial Day, and welcome to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. You know, this is a time for reflection, for family and patriots and people that served our country and gave their lives. I've got a list of people that are from my family that are no longer with us, that I'm going to scroll on the bottom of the screen later on in the show. But today I am so excited because, see, I've got my girlfriend and her baby girl, my niece. I done claimed her. I don't have no baby, so she had that one for me. You know what I mean? So let me tell you, let me set this up for you. Teresa and I have been friends since she corrected me, the third grade. So first, Rosaline, mama's first. What's up, my girlfriend?
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I am so thrilled to finally have you and Roz on to talk about a 1-2 punch mama-daughter team.
Well, thank
But
you
I
for
was telling them, I said, you know, you clarified some things one year when we were talking about oldest friends. I said, we've been friends since the 7th grade. You said, oh, yeah. We've been friends since the 3rd grade.
And I had a picture to show you.
You still got that picture?
I do.
Wow. I've got it too. She sent it to me, and I was St. Salisbury. That's where
Exactly.
we were going to school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But Teresa and I have been friends, and we've been the kind of friends that you just don't lose.
Exactly.
Kind of friends that you can keep.
Exactly.
So see, I think our friendship is something that my mother told me, Teresa, is you have to know how to be a girlfriend to keep a girlfriend.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, and we had a cooking club, and we was in a singing group, and we ran track, and we walked each other halfway home and halfway back and halfway to. We just had to split off and go home. So, you know, I think about our childhood growing up, that we had wonderful childhoods.
Yes, we
I mean,
did.
the things that I remember were good things.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know,
But I think what's even more amazing is that our mothers knew each other.
you know, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we
That
actually
was
knew each
you.
other before we knew each other.
Well, you told me that. You said that you found out that our moms knew each other.
Yeah, but that was through your mom.
Through my mother told you that.
No, that was at your house. We were in, I think, 5th or 6th grade. And I was at your house. And she walked in and she looked at me and she said, "You are Mary's daughter." And that's how I knew.
That's something. That's something.
Yeah, and that was my first meeting of her. And as soon as she saw me, she says, "You are Mary's daughter." And
wow. She knew, huh? Right away.
They worked together. They knew each other before we were born. So, you know, we go way back.
Wow. Teresa, tell me what made you join the military?
Oh my gosh. Do you have like
No, just
okay.
Wrap it up.
You want the Reader's Digest version?
Just the short version.
The short version is my husband and I were in the military. Well, my husband and I were in high school together.
Okay.
He graduated first. He went into the Air Force, and then when he came out, when I graduated, and we got married while I was still in high school.
Okay.
And we got married, and we moved to Jersey, which is where he was stationed. Okay. And then decided at some point that I wanted to do something in terms of continuing my education. And I saw the military was an option for that. Okay. So we talked about it for a couple of years, and he didn't think it was such a great idea. And one day I just got up, went to the recruiter, and I said, I'd like to join. And I took the test, and they said, we can get you in this summer. And I was like, that's great. That's how it started.
You just took a leap of faith, huh?
Absolutely. Wow. Yeah.
And your experience in the military, was that a rewarding experience for you, Teresa?
It was challenging, but it was rewarding. God was just ordering my steps. I went as enlisted. I made it to Master Sergeant, and then I was commissioned and became an officer. And when I retired as a major. So through that journey, I was still dealing back in the day when there weren't a lot of women, especially women of color,
Right.
that were in the military. There was still what they call the old brown shoes. Those were people that were still a part of the Army, that was still in the Air Force. The Air Force and the Army used to be together, and the Air Force became its own entity in 1947.
Okay.
And so, there was good things and there's bad things, as in anything. I think the key to it is just persevering and taking more from the good than you do from the bad.
Wow. You've always had an optimistic outlook about everything anyway.
I couldn't sing it.
Don't look at it that way. Look at it this way.
Right.
That's my Teresa. And so what I want to do right now, because I'm getting ready to bring on your cut buddy,
yes.
your posse, your sidekick,
yes.
your mini you.
My mini me.
But what I want to do first is show everybody.
Now I can see it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then tell me if it moves. This is Teresa and her beautiful daughter, Rosaline.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Now this was taken during the time that we were building.
Okay, did I change pictures?
Yeah, now we're in uniform.
Now you're in uniform.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back because I've got several pictures that I want all of them to be seen. That's the one in uniform. That's the glamour girls. That's showing enough a glamour shot right there. I'm gonna move it up a little bit so it can look okay. Now and tell me about where you are on this one, because this is a part of the team, the company that the two of you have formed.
Yes, we started TRAS LLC in 2002. And this was after I retired from the military and I retired from corporate America. I was a global project manager in corporate America. Okay. And I was called to active duty after 9/11. And after that period of time, I decided God was taking me someplace else. So I retired from both of those and decided that I wanted to build. And I had a vision. And in that vision, I told Roz about it. And I mean, for my blessing in this whole thing, my daughter decided that she wanted to walk that journey with me. And did she walk that journey? We walked it, and it was a journey.
All right. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to take the pictures off, and then we're going to say, hello, Rosaline.
Hi, Aunt Janice. Hi, Mom.
Oh, this is so much fun. I knew it was going to be fun. And I was... we tried to do this for Veterans Day, but I told Teresa, I said, I want to do it around the day that we celebrate being in the service.
Right.
And giving of yourselves. And Rosaline, as a young woman, how do you feel now in this day and age? See, your mama took a leap of faith, but see, right. you kind of followed her footsteps. Because you kind of knew what you were getting into. Right. So tell us what that's been like for you, and tell us your ranking and where you are and what life holds for you today.
So first of all, thank you so much for having us here with you on your show today, Aunt Janice. We really appreciate it. And this is just a really special time of the year where we get an opportunity to reflect and think about the people that came before us. Yes. And the people that made the ultimate sacrifice, not only just those people, but their families made the ultimate sacrifice. And so it allows us to be here today in order to talk to you. So for me, getting into the military, that was something that really hadn't thought about too much when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. But as I watched my mother through her career, I noticed how sharp she was in her uniform and how proud she was, and the pride that she took in putting it on and going to work every day. And like she said, in the intro before, there weren't a lot of African American women that were serving.
No.
So when you looked around, you might have saw one, you might have saw two, but gosh, you didn't see them. So that was inspiration. So absolutely wanted to follow my mother's footprints. And, my dad was in the military as well. But I think it holds something a little bit special when you see a woman in uniform.
Absolutely.
So I joined right before I graduated from high school, or while I was still in high school, and went to basic training 2 weeks later after I graduated from high school. And yeah, I know. So,
you
I
didn't even think about a break, huh?
I didn't think about a break. So, I was all excited and got to basic training. And of course, they're screaming at you. And I'm like, why are they screaming? But made it through that phase. And but the career that I've had has been amazing. And it's been a journey. And like my mother said, there's been some challenges, of course. And I think anything that that you want to do and that you want to be successful at will have challenges, because you're going to challenge yourself to grow and challenge yourself to do better and be better. Right. And so, but it's been great. So currently, I am the command chief at Westover Air Reserve Base. And what a command chief is that I'm the highest enlisted ranking person on that base. And I work directly for and with the wing commander of the base. Okay. And so it's just been an amazing journey. I have this really incredible opportunity to and privilege to serve alongside some really great airmen and really learn from them. And so right now, at this point in my career, it's just about giving back. It's about, how do I make somebody's journey better than my journey? Mm-hmm. How do I bridge the gap? How do I connect them to where they want to go and where they want to be? And so that's where I'm at right now. It's about just service and just giving back. And I've had some incredible mentors along the way, some incredible women mentors and men mentors that have just uplifted me through this journey. So I'm so fortunate. I'm so blessed to be sitting right here today. So yeah, this has been amazing.
I'm going to tell you, y'all make me just so proud. I feel like a proud mother to you, Roz, and this is my sister over here, because I know my sister's tough. Mm-hmm. And I've got a tough sister and a tough niece, and you all have given of your lives to our country. And I say a lot of times on the show was kind of started out being a show talking about racism and things of that nature, talking about this country as African-American women. See, we love this country, but the country doesn't always love us back.
Absolutely.
And to serve in the military for the United States of America as a African American, we don't always give what we get or get what we give. Let's put it like that. That's how I would say it. But to see a mother and a daughter, proud, major, retired, sister girl, living her life, watching you, Roz, live your life. That's got to be exciting. I know you all have something to talk about I know you got something to talk about on a daily basis anyway.
Right.
Phone conversations can be long, huh? Especially when you talk about work.
Well, when I call and talk to my mom, I really don't talk about work. Once I leave work, I leave work. And that's more of a time, you got to be able to separate work, family, friends. You got to be able to separate and pull back from that. And so, you got to have a healthy balance of all of them. So when I leave work, I go into a whole nother mode and I relax, watch a little bit of TV, Netflix, and, just try to absorb that moment in time, because when I'm at work, I'm giving 150%. I'm completely focused on what I need to focus on, which is our airmen, and ensuring that I'm doing the best for them. So yeah, I cut that off when I get home, but try to just make sure I have a good work-life balance.
I hear you. Well, Miss Teresa and Miss Rosaline, Teresa, you want to give us a little tidbit about maybe to impart some words to another young lady that might be thinking about joining the military?
Oh, absolutely. One of the things I think that we have to consider, particularly as young African American females, is that we need to start to plan our steps early.
Okay.
We take control of where we're going instead of where we're going taking control of us. And to do that is to be prepared. And to be prepared means that you work. And to work means that you don't whine. And to not whine means that you are always going about meeting your goals, long-term goals, short-term goals. And in order to meet a long-term goal, you need to have a lot of many short-term goals to help you get there. Because if you look at it down the road, it's too daunting. It can turn you around.
Yeah.
But if you say, I'm going to take 2 steps this day and 4 steps the next and 8 the next, you're doing it in those steps, you will get there. And the key is to get up every day and do it. It's easy to excuse. It's easy to not. It's easy to have, a reason why somebody else didn't let you. And going through what we've gone through in our careers, we could easily have had some turnarounds from being in the military to being in corporate America to being builders and developers. We had many times when people wanted to turn us around. And I always say that when one door closes, and I can't find a door, I'll make a door. Or I'll make
there you go.
So
I hear you talking.
Way, once you have decided that this is your course, and you had that talk with God, and He's ordering your steps, then it's up to you. He can only do so much. He can whisper and give you some ideas, but you've got to execute. So I would say, young ladies, if you have a plan and you prepare yourself, you may not get there in a straight line, but you're going to get there. You just got to keep getting up every day to go there.
Yeah. If you fall down, you must get up.
You must get up quickly.
You must get up.
You must get up quickly. You can't wait there for 5 or 6 years and think, now I'm going to get up. No, you must get up quickly.
Teresa, I have a story. I said one time I was going through a rough time and I was on my knees and I was praying to the Lord, and I'd been down on my knees for quite some time. And it seemed like the Lord said to me, okay, now, Jess, I heard you. Now you got to get up and get busy.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you've given it to me. Now you get up and go do what you can do. Let me handle this. Because, it's one of those, Lord, help me now.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But I want to say thank you to the both of you. I'm going to still talk a little bit more about Cora Villas and your the dedication that you did for your grandmother when you built the houses over on 34th and right off Market, right?
No, it's at Lewis Coleman Drive, Junior Drive, and Jefferson. So, it used to be 34th Street.
Oh, excuse me. I started to say, okay, but you're right. Excuse me, on Lewis Coleman Drive.
Yeah.
See, that's my sister. See, she can check me. They keep me straight. I can get the information straight.
There's a reason why, because Reverend Coleman was a big part of our inspiration as we were building.
Yes. He helped you a lot, didn't he?
He prayed. Yes. He was there with us. So he was a big part of our support as we were building. Mm-hmm. And he was the proud papa. I mean, he took it, and he realized, the challenges that we were facing. And he walked with us in a lot of those challenges. So for his name to now be in front of Cora Villa, amazing.
That was a double whammy, huh?
A double, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, girls, let me say I love you both. Rosaline, I wish you the best. Teresa, I will talk to you as often as I can. And good luck, my niece. And kick butt, do what you know how to do, because I know you know how to do all of that. And Teresa, I will see you soon, I hope.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah.
You all need to come home and visit. I know you may not be able to come at the same time, because see, Miss Rosalyn is busy. Yes. Miss Rosalyn is running a whole unit of folks, and she doesn't have time to play. She's on a mission, and she's got a mission. And I just want to say, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, Teresa. Girlfriend. Well, I had one other girlfriend that went into the Army. That was Pam Dunn. Mm-hmm. And Pam Dunn was actually my very first friend, because we were born in Beach Terrace.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
But she's since deceased. And on this Memorial Day, I'm going to acknowledge a lot of people in my family that are deceased. And I just want to say I couldn't have had a lovelier pair of women on my show today talking about how you get it done. That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Well, Janice,
Make me feel like the Michael Jackson song. She's bad. She's bad. Stay on it. Stay bad.
well, Janice, if you don't mind, I'd like to let everybody know that one day you need to do a show about your journey.
Yes.
Yeah, because what you've done over the years has been amazing. And although we were not together over the years, I always knew where you were going. I always knew about your career. I always knew about you being the superstar that you are.
Wow.
And that has been absolutely amazing. And now to come home and want to now share other people's journeys in what you're doing now is absolutely amazing. So we thank you for that.
Oh, how sweet. Thanks, Teresa.
I love
You always say stuff to make me tune up and look all ugly in my face. You know,
Don't do the
but
ugly cry.
no, don't do the ugly cry. But it's something when you have friends that support you.
Yes,
You
Absolutely.
know, that's what
Mhm.
girlfriends do. We lift each other up.
Mhm.
absolutely.
And we've
Absolutely.
Teresa and I have never had a crossword.
No, we haven't. No.
Never had a crossword. See, and I ain't no day at the beach. Because
And
see, I'm
even though she
the
beat me
kind
in
of friend
track,
that people would turn around and say, I ain't paying her no attention. You know, but
we never
to
did.
my recollection, we have never had a crossword.
Even though she beat me in track,
Uh,
she smoked me. I mean, smoked me, and I was good.
look, I thought, look, Teresa, I thought I was going to take that and go to Tennessee A&I and be a Tiger Bear like Wilma Rudolph until this little white girl smoked me in the Mason-Dixon
Right.
game. She ran by me. She said, hi, Janice. Bye, Janice. I said, oops, well, I guess I'm not going to be no Tiger Bear. I quit running right after that. Oh, no. I don't play no games I can't win now.
Exactly.
You know, so. But we've had a wonderful friendship through the years. And
Yes.
Rosalina, I'm looking forward to watching all the great things that you do. Teresa, you've been a fabulous mother and wife. And what's your grandmother name?
I'm Yaya.
Huh?
Yeah, it's Greek for grandmother.
Yaya. Hey, Yaya. All right, now I'm calling you up now. I say, hey, Yaya. I call Deborah Burgess Nana. I said, what's up, Nana?
Yeah.
But I love being in touch with my friends, and I love to talk about the things that God has blessed you with, the career that God has blessed you both with.
Yes, we
And
do.
on that note, I'm going to say I love you both. And
We love you too.
We
it's
love you.
dinner time.
It's dinner time.
Bon appetit. I'll see y'all later.
Bye. Love you.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that's Miss Teresa and Miss Rosaline. Both Teresa has retired from the Air Force, and Rosaline is still in the Air Force. But and Teresa's from Louisville, Kentucky, honey. That's a thoroughbred woman right there. Maybe Rosaline was born in Louisville, I don't know. But I'll say they're both Louisvillians. So we should be proud of them. And on this day, we thank them for their service. And the other thing I wanted to do is I want to send through I'm going to send this banner because I've got to go because it's time. It's dinner time. That's what time it is. We got Pooch Carter. That was my grandfather and my Uncle Norman and my cousin Dusty that were in the service that are now deceased. My uncle, my great uncle Washington Heron, my girlfriend Pam Dunn that I mentioned, my childhood friend, high school friend Carl Davis. And she wasn't necessarily in the service, but she was a nurse. And that's my godmother, Miss Fran Thomas. And my Uncle John Monroe. So on that note, I hope that everyone has a safe Memorial Day and go visit someone that served our country that's no longer here. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.